Hey y'all, it's Nisha and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be kind of like a 2-in-1 video. So I'm going to be doing a review, first impressions over the Soultanicals Deep Conditioner. And it's a Glide and Go Deep Ayurvedic Fenugreek Mask Treatment. And this is one of their newer deep conditioners that they released during Black Friday / Cyber Monday. And then I also asked y'all to ask me some questions for a Q&A. Hair related questions, non-hair related questions, I will be answering those. But first, before we get into the video, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, twice a week, because it's not always Wednesday and Saturday. But if you're subscribed, you done hit that notification bell, then you won't miss another upload from me. So let's just go ahead and get started with the video. All right, so really quickly, I bought a whole bunch of other Soultanical products that I didn't get a chance to show y'all in my Black Friday haul, which I'll have linked up above just in case you missed it. Because at that point, my package hadn't come. I had 2 packages that were supposed to come, and neither of them had come yet. So I'll be doing like a review over the other products, but I picked up 3 deep conditioners and I figured it'd be okay if I just went ahead and used one for this video. Y'all know I like to tell y'all ingredients because ingredients are important. This does contain hydrolyzed quinoa protein. As far as the Ayurvedic ingredients, it has fenugreek, licorice root, neem powder, chamomile, cumin. I've not seen cumin in hair products before. Yeah, so those are the main like Ayurvedic products or ingredients in this deep conditioner. It does not have coconut oil. It does not have aloe vera juice. It does not contain shea butter. Like I said, it does have protein. Oh, and it does not contain glycerin. So I'm going to try to answer these questions to the best of my abilities. I'm hoping that, because y'all asked me a lot of questions, but I asked for it because I told y'all as part of the rules for one of my giveaways was to ask me a question. So there's a lot of questions. I'm gonna try to get through all of them. Some of them will probably need a dedicated video, and I'll mention that if that's something that you're interested in. I can go in further detail in a dedicated video. I may just have to do a part 2. We'll just see how this goes. Oh, I'm just jumping in. This is what the deep conditioner looks like. It smells like cinnamon. It does smell very like herbs and spices. This is the consistency. So it's creamy, but not super thick. It's kind of like that medium consistency. And it feels amazing on my hair already. It has tons of slip. I will say that. It does have a lot of slip. It feels super soft in my hair. Yeah, I'm definitely able to detangle. And I feel like it's defining my curls and it's also penetrating my hair. It's not just sitting on top. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get into these questions, y'all. Okay, so one of the questions is, do you plan to become a full-time influencer, start a business, or continue working a regular job? Also, I know a lot of you asked me what my regular job is, what my 9-to-5 is. So currently, I work as an accountant for a not-for-profit. I started this job back in January. Back in June of 2019. So this is a fairly new job to me. I absolutely love it. I worked at one of the big 4 accounting firms previously before and hated it. I'm gonna be real, y'all. I hated it. We would work literally all the time. I couldn't even take my birthday off because my birthday fell during our busy season. It was just rough. So now I work as a senior accountant for a not-for-profit, which is amazing because I love to do volunteer work and give back to the community, work with the youth, do all of those things. So this job helps me to combine, what I went to school for, what I have a degree in, and then also my passion, which is like community service. As far as me becoming a full-time influencer, it's not a total no, but it's not a total yes because of the fact that I love my job so much. If I were still at my other job at the Big Four, I probably would be like, heck yeah. If I can become a full-time influencer, absolutely, I would do it. But now that I'm doing something that I love to do and I love who I work with, it's a I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. It's a I don't know. All right, so the next question is, does YouTube pay me? Yes, YouTube actually does pay me, and that started around August of 2019. I reached 1,000 followers. So the kind of hurdles that you have to get over in order to start making money off of your videos is to have 1,000 subscribers and also have 4,000 watch hours. And that all has to be within the last 12 months. The 4,000 watch hours has to be within the last 12 months. And I do make money now. Am I rich off of these YouTube videos? Absolutely not. But is it extra money that I can, save and help, pay down debt or help pay for vacations? Absolutely. So yes, I do get paid from YouTube. Are you coming back to the Atlanta Natural Hair Show in the spring? Does it alter your Black Friday wish list? So absolutely, I will be going back to the Natural Hair Show. Now that I've gone for the first time, I kind of know what to expect. I know how to pace myself. I know to come better prepared because I was absolutely overwhelmed and I ended up leaving early just because I was just gonna spend all my little money and my arms are hurting because I had already bought so much stuff, so I left early. So now I know how to prepare myself. I really honestly think they have really good deals at the World Natural Hair Show. And as far as does it alter your Black Friday wish list? Okay, so if I would have answered before Black Friday, I would have said no. But now that it's after Black Friday, it absolutely did alter my Black Friday wish list just because some of the deals, especially niche beauty, the deal at the World Natural Hair Show was a better deal in my opinion than the one that they had for Black Friday. And I'm pretty stocked on niche beauty products, so I was like, girl, just chill out. You can buy them at the World Natural Hair Show. Next question is, hey, I'm a new sub. I want to know if you transitioned, big chopped, or just from childhood grew your natural hair. And what do you think, big chopping or transitioning is better course of action? So I personally transitioned. I was natural growing up as a child, then eventually relaxed my hair. Then in college, I was like, relaxer is not for me anymore. I transitioned for 14 months and then I cut all my relaxed ends off. And as far as exactly when my last relaxer was, when my big chop was and all of that, I always keep that information down in the description box of every video. That's always there. Also like my porosity and other just random hair facts that people often ask. So I have that down below. As far as whether you should just shave your hair off, and then start from there or transition, it really is up to you. I don't think that there's a better course of action. It's just what you're most comfortable with. I know for me, just shaving my head, I was not comfortable with that. I have a best friend who she shaved her head. She shaved her head and it worked for her. So I think it's just all a matter of what you're comfortable with. I don't think one is necessarily better than the other. Another question, what did you study in school and what is your regular job? So I already went over what my regular job is, but obviously I studied accounting. I went to the University of Georgia. I got my bachelor's in accounting and I also got my master's in accounting. So I have another question about transitioning hair. Hi, I would like to know if you had a regimen or any advice about transitioning hair, your products, tips for growth. Thanks, love your videos. Thank you so much. As far as a regimen or like a routine I had when I transitioned, to be quite honest, that whole situation is a blur. It was a blur, and I was still learning my hair. All I know is that I washed and deep conditioned once a week. That's what I did. That's what I still do now. But I wash and condition once a week. And as far as the styles, I did a lot of straightening my hair because I tried to do the whole like twist out, braid out, and that wasn't blending my hair very well, probably because I wasn't the best at doing twist outs and braid outs then. But I straightened my hair a lot to blend the textures. I don't suggest you doing that if you can hold off on doing that. But that's typically what I did, or sometimes I didn't even blend it and I would just put my hair in a ponytail and my hair would just be thicker and wavy and curly in the roots, and then it would be straight everywhere else. But as far as advice, definitely deep condition once a week. Do low manipulation styles. So I did do braids also, just so that I just wouldn't have to always like manipulate my hair. I did ponytails, like buns, where I just slicked back my hair and threw it in a bun so that I didn't have to worry about it. Definitely low manipulation was the main thing that I focused on. If y'all want a more in-depth video, because I kind of have some other ideas and tips that you can use for transitioning hair. So if you want a specific video on that, definitely let me know down below in the comment section. All right, so the next question is, how frequently do you moisturize your hair? Y'all would be disappointed in me. Probably not often enough. I moisturize my hair either once or twice a week. Once with me doing my hair, like me styling my hair, is me moisturizing my hair. And then I don't retwist my hair. I'm lazy. Very rarely do I retwist my hair. So the only other time when I moisturize my hair is when I'm putting it in a puff. I'll take like a leave-in or a daily moisturizer or something, whatever, and apply it to the perimeter of my hair, and then also throughout my hair as well before I put in a puff. But that's really it, just twice a week. So next question is, at the moment, what is your favorite shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, leave-in, clay mask, and styler? Ooh, child, that's a lot. I'll name one at a time. Just one for each category. So currently my favorite shampoo that I've really been enjoying is by Unicurl, and it's their moisturizing shampoo. That thing is super moisturizing, love it. As far as conditioner, it would be the Give Me Slip by Curls Dynasty. That thing is magical. I love that stuff. It has so much slip. As far as my favorite deep conditioner that I've been using lately, I've really been enjoying the Adwoa Beauty deep conditioner. Really have been enjoying that. As far as leave-in, I've also really been enjoying the Adwoa leave-in. As far as clay mask, I recently tried the Chocolate Kinks and Curls clay mask. Really enjoyed those. So I would say those are some of my favorite currently. Styler, I would have to say the one that I've really enjoyed that like knocked my socks off that I've tried recently would be the Unicurl 4-in-1 styler. That is bae. I love it. I normally do like a favorites in February. I know a lot of people do theirs like around this time, but I like to do mine in February. So I will be doing an updated favorites next month, so stay tuned for that. What's a hairstyle you're super nervous to try? It's definitely a wet set Bantu knot for me. Girl, bantu knots, a twist and curls / braid and curl, because I've tried that twice off camera and I failed at it. I think it was because my ends needed a good trim, so I think now I'll be able to try it out and be better. Also finger coils. And it's not that I don't think that I can do a finger coil. It's more so the time that it's going to take to do a finger coil. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Next question is, I've been natural for several years and I'm trying to achieve the perfect puff, believe it or not. Yours is beautiful. Oh, thank you. What is your secret? I have no secret. So as far as what I use to put my puffs in, I have a lot of hair. So I either use the puff cuff or I take one of those skinny like headbands and I wrap it around my neck twice and then I just push it up. And that's how I do my puffs. As far as how, oh, and then I obviously I spray my edges down with water, add some moisturizer, add some gel to slick it down. As far as the actual puff or the hair that you see in the puff, I typically like to do my puffs on like day 4, day 5 hair. That's when my hair is the most voluminous, so it adds a lot of volume to your puff. Also, I just naturally just have very thick hair, so that's also what makes my puff look very big and voluminous. I just have a lot of hair. But those are kind of my key tips to the perfect puff for me. Congratulations on doubling your goal. So my goal, I previously mentioned, was to reach 1,000 subscribers in 2019, and I actually reached over 2,000. So that's what the congratulations is for. So thank y'all so much for the congratulations. Like, y'all are too sweet, so supportive. I appreciate it so much. But the question is, what made you decide to go natural? There's many reasons why I decided to go natural, but the short answer is that your girl was tired of relaxers. I was tired of relaxers. Tired of the whole relaxing process, the fact that I can't scratch my head, the fact that the crap burns. And then once I started doing my research and seeing how bad it actually is for your hair, and then I also had some friends around me who had gone natural. I found Natural 85's YouTube channel, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I attempted it once, and then after 4 months threw a relaxer back in my head, but then my second attempt, I was successful. So another question is, what is one of the most moisturizing leave-ins that you have tried thus far? I'm on a search for a good leave-in for my thick, coarse hair. 2019, I tried some really good leave-ins that blew me away. I would say, going back to my favorites that I recently addressed earlier, I would say definitely try the Adwoa Beauty if you can get your hands on it. That one is bomb. Something that's more accessible is the Camille Rose Coconut Water Leave-In. I really do love that. I really do love the Kalahari Leave-In by Curls Dynasty. And then also my main choice, 3-in-1 leave-in conditioner. So those are 4 leave-in conditioners that I love, that I would highly recommend. All right, so the next question is, have you ever thought of doing a meet and greet in Atlanta to discuss hair tips and tricks and just have a healthy hair dialogue? I'd be interested. Congrats on your anniversary. So thank you, firstly. Yes, I have thought about doing a meet and greet. It kind of was just an idea. Never really something that I thought would manifest or something that I could do soon. But I noticed that a lot of y'all asked about a meet and greet. Like, this was a common question that y'all had. And so now I'm like, okay, people are interested. Maybe I really should do it. Some of you even mentioned that maybe I should do it around the Natural World Hair Show. I probably won't do it at the Natural World Hair Show because there's a lot going on there, but I may try to do it the same weekend. That way, if you live in Atlanta, because I live here in Atlanta, if you live in Atlanta, you can come. If you are from out of town and you happen to be here for the the World Natural Hair Show, then you can come. So let me know if a lot of you are interested, and I can definitely try to put that together, because the World Natural Hair Show isn't until the end of April, so that would give me some time to kind of get a plan together. Also, if you have already bought your tickets to the World Natural Hair Show, let me know what day y'all are gonna go, because if a lot of people are going on Saturday, then I might do like the meet and greet on Sunday. That way you can shop till you drop on Saturday, and then we can still kind of rendezvous and all that good stuff, get to know each other, have a healthy hair dialogue, ask more questions, get to know each other, all that good stuff, maybe on like a Sunday. So let me know if y'all would be interested in that. Next question is, what's your hair texture? I think we have similar patterns. This is also one of those key like hair facts that I keep down below in my description box. And I would say that my hair, well, I know that my hair is type 4. I would say mostly type 4A, type 4B. Type 4A at the top, type 4B in the crown, and in the middle. And then my nape, actually, I would kind of consider it like a 3C 4A. I don't know. But I definitely do consider myself a type 4 girl. Next question is, I reorganized my hair products by type instead of brand and realized I was lacking the co-wash department. Suggestion, please. P.S. I highly recommend this method, by the way. So she's talking about how in my product stash video, I showed y'all that I keep my hair products by type instead of by brand. But as far as co-washes, as I am co-washes, I love all of their co-washes. You can't really go wrong with any of them. I also like the Camille Rose Coconut Water co-wash. I like Honey's Handmade Avocado and Black Soap co-wash. Those are the main co-washes off the top of my head. Happy 1-year anniversary. You deserve it. You're always so full of life and positive. You make a lot of people very happy just by your presence here on YouTube. I deeply appreciate you. Oh, that's so sweet. My question is, who are some of your favorite YouTubers to watch? Name as many as you like. If we talk about natural hair, because I get on YouTube way more for natural hair. Some of my favorite natural hair YouTubers, obviously, Natural 85. She's the OG. I really enjoy Kimberly Sherrill. She's also another OG in my opinion. I really have been loving Quinn Ray. Y'all, Quinn Ray, she's hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love her. She's hilarious. She keep it real. Love her. Minnie Marley, really love Minnie Marley. I love Sheree Del Sol. She is also another girl that is hilarious. I love her. She keep it real as well. And it's funny because we have the same, or not the same, but we have very similar hair texture. We have very similar hair density. Her hair is very thick. She has low porosity, but a lot of products that she loves don't work for me. And a lot of products that I love don't work for her. And it's interesting to see that. And it's actually very refreshing. Like, I don't be getting mad that she calls one of the products that I like trash, because at the end of the day, it didn't work for her. You know, I can't be out here forcing stuff. But yes, love her. I love Natu Curly as well. I feel like I'm missing some, but those are a few of my favorite natural hair YouTubers. I really enjoy watching Casey Holmes as far as like makeup goes, and I know complexion wise we're not the same complexion, but she's an oily skin girl. She's also a Georgia Peach, so but she's an oily skin girl, so I get a lot of like face product recommendations from her. I just obviously get my color, but yeah, I really enjoy watching her. I enjoy watching Naturally Nisi, but more so her vlogs. I really do love watching her vlogs, her travel vlogs, y'all. She is travel goals. That girl been everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, I also enjoy watching Kay Loves TV. She is a smaller YouTuber just like myself. She is here in Atlanta. She does a lot of Atlanta vlogs. And I be learning a lot of stuff from her about places to go and places to eat and things to do. Even though I have lived in Atlanta or the metro Atlanta area all my life, she be putting your girl on some things. I also watch Jackie Aina, of course. I watch a lot of things on YouTube. Lots of things. All right, so the next question is, what is your nighttime / morning routine in between washing? Okay, so if we're talking about a twist out or a braid out, all I do is throw my bonnet on at night. I don't retwist or rebraid or nothing. Don't re-moisturize. I just throw my bonnet on. In the morning, I just fluff out, shake out my hair, and I go. Real simple. With my wash and goes, I do the banding method. I just put bands throughout my hair in order to stretch out my hair. If you watch any of my wash and go videos, you'll see me use that method. And so that's how I go to bed every night, is I band my hair, I put my bonnet on, I take my bands and my bonnet off in the morning, fluff out, shake out my hair, call it a day. You have a whole lot of hair in that puff. Does it ever feel heavy, all pulled up together like that? No, it does not. But then again, my head is used to this weight. I really enjoy your channel. Thank you so much. What natural hair brands do you think are overrated? Diva Curl. And the reason why I say their stuff is overrated is because their prices, like, they're so expensive. They're so expensive, and they're just okay products. Like, I've tried them. I've tried the No Poo Decadence. I've tried their regular conditioner. I've tried the super cream or whatever that comes in like a pump. I feel like I've tried something else and I can't think of it, but I ain't like those products, especially not that super cream. That super cream flaked in my hair so bad. Okay, so another brand that I think is overrated just a tad bit is Curls. I tried their Poppin' Pineapple collection, and that collection was horrendous. The green collection was okay. The only collection that I really like from Curls is the Blueberry Bliss line. So in my opinion, they're a little bit overrated. The next question is, any advice for those struggling with single strand knots? No matter what I do, I get knots. Trim ends every month, knots. Keep hair stretched and braids, knots. Avoid wash and goes, still more knots. What can I do? Well, to be quite honest, with our hair, I don't think there's a way to 100% avoid single strand knots. I get them. I feel like everyone that has curly hair, we get them, especially if you have the more kinky, curly type for hair. It's bound to happen. I think someone else also had this question, but more specific pertaining to wash and goes. So as far as for twist outs and braid outs, what I do to avoid knots is once I braid my hair, I try to keep my hair in that twist or those braids for at least a whole day. Because if your hair is just in the twist and in the braid, it can't tangle up and knot up. Especially if your hair is already detangled before you put it in the twist and the braid, it's not gonna knot up. Another thing is when you get home, if you're not doing nothing, put your bonnet on. Even if you're not laying down, just put your bonnet on, protect your hair. If your hair doesn't need to be out, don't keep it out. Put your bonnet on. Another thing for wash and goes, I feel like our hair gets tangled up and wash and goes the most when we're sleeping. And so my opinion, I know a lot of people like to do the pineapple method for keeping their wash and go overnight. But yes, your hair is kind of constricted or whatever when you put the scarf on, but the hair that sticks out, it's all free and can tangle up and wrap around each other. So I like to do the banding method at night when I go to bed and just put 3 or 4 bands throughout each section of my hair. And that keeps my hair kind of together so that it's not all over the place and try and twist up on each other and all that. Does that always 100% avoid single strand knots? No. But those are my suggestions. Another question is, so much love and happiness and appreciation for you too. We have 8 naturals and naturalistas at home. Sometimes it's hard to pinpoint what they need for their hair. They might have low porosity strands. So my question is your hair low or high porosity? There's also a question I remember seeing about whether, like, what's a quick way to tell what your hair's porosity is. So I'll address both of those questions. So my hair is definitely low porosity. Another fun fact that I keep in the description bar of every video. As far as like a quick way to figure out your hair's porosity, a real quick way is to spray your hair with some water, and if it beads up, more than likely you're low porosity, because it's not letting that moisture get into your hair, into the strand, into the cuticle of the hair, because your cuticles are locked. They're locked, they're not open, they're not letting anything in. So that's a very simple way. A more official way is to do the hair strand test. So you take a piece of your clean hair and you put it in a cup of water. If it floats, you're low porosity because the water's not penetrating your hair, so therefore it's not getting into the hair and then weighing it down so that it sinks. But if your hair does sink, that means the water was able to penetrate into that strand of hair, meaning your cuticle is open, meaning you are high porosity. How did you moisture train your hair? What products were you using on a regular basis before getting on YouTube and trying so many different products? I find that your curl pattern is close to mine. I'm also low porosity and my hair likes protein. However, I struggle with getting my curls defined. So, I don't really think my hair is moisture trained, because girl, this stuff be dry. I appreciate that you think my hair is moisture trained, but nah, this stuff be dry. It be dry. The products that I was using on a regular basis before getting onto YouTube was the As I Am Double Buttercream. I really enjoyed that. I really loved that. I still love it to this day. Another product that I was using is the 3-in-1 Leave-In by The Main Choice. I was using the Curl Enhancing Smoothie, but I don't recommend that anymore by Shea Moisture. I feel like they changed the ingredients. My hair don't like it no more, and I haven't looked back since. I'm trying to think, what else did I use before YouTube? I really didn't venture out very much before YouTube. So those are my main things. I also did use some Camille Rose products. Like I used the Curl Love Milk. I used that for my wash and goes. And I also was using the Almond Joy twisting butter for my twist outs and my braid outs. Have you ever had a stump in your natural hair journey where you just couldn't figure out your hair needs? Yes. I would say the stump that I had was right here in the middle section, and y'all probably think my hair is so perfect, and trust me, it is not. But in the middle section, I experienced breakage, literally just right here. That's where I experienced the most breakage. My nape grows long, my sides grow long, my top grows long, but for some reason, this middle just always struggles. And for the longest, I couldn't figure out what I needed to do. What did I need to do differently for this one section compared to the rest of the sections? Well, I realized that this section is kind of like the widest section of my head, and I think I wasn't really detangling it the way it needed to. So because I wasn't detangling it, that part of my hair was always getting tangled, breaking off. So I take extra special time to go and detangle this middle section because I'm trying to prevent breakage. I also went and cut or trimmed my hair a little bit more in that section as well, just to get rid of the scraggly dead ends. But yes, girl, I've struggled, absolutely. All right, so next question is, hi, at the moment, what are your favorite collections for brands, or what tools can you not do without? Favorite collections from brands. A lot of the brands that I've tried only have like one collection. Yeah, that's a hard question. So I'll go to like the Mael Organics. I really like the pomegranate honey collection, the Hawaiian ginger collection. I can do without. I can do without it. The Main Choice, because they got tons of different lines, different collections. I would say the Exotic Kool-Aid collection is one of my favorites. I like the shampoo, and normally I don't like shampoo. I love the deep conditioner. I love the leave-in. I didn't like the gel. I did not like the gel. That's the only product. Next, I've been following you since the beginning. I'm so happy to see your channel grow. Oh, thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all be making me just smile from ear to ear. Our hair type and Prosti is the same, so every product you recommend, my hair absolutely thrives on. I appreciate you spreading your knowledge because it's definitely taught me how to take care of my hair. But her question is, do you do gel or regular manicures on yourself? If y'all haven't noticed, my nails are typically always done. I actually just got them done today. I actually do S&S, and I don't do them myself. I go and get them done, and it's also convenient because my nail salon is literally downstairs from my apartment. Like, there's like a little thing of shops down below my apartment complex, and then the apartments above. So I just walk downstairs and go get my nails done, and I get them done like every 3 weeks. Happy anniversary. I found your channel after you posted your Royal Natural Hair Show video and have been hooked ever since. Aw. My question is, number one, what made you go natural? So I kind of already addressed that. Number two, what is your favorite place that you've traveled to? And then number three, are you going to the Royal Natural Hair Show this next coming year? So number one and number three I've already addressed. Favorite place that I've traveled to, I would have to say hands down, is Colombia. I went back in July 2019. I've wanted to go there for the longest. I dated someone for 8 years who was Colombian, and I just was immersed in the culture when I dated him. And so it's just a place that I've always wanted to go to. It is beautiful. If you aren't familiar with Colombia, there is a bunch of beautiful Black people there. A lot of people don't associate Spanish speakers with being Black, but absolutely. The food is amazing. The country, like just the landscape is beautiful. You got beaches, you got mountains. The climate is always pretty warm. People there are just so friendly, so happy. Like, they don't meet a stranger there. I just have always wanted to go, and I had the best of time while I was there. So Colombia is definitely my favorite place that I've traveled to. Oh, and I went to 2 cities in Colombia. I went to Cartagena and I went to Medellin. How do you feel about hair dye? I'm natural, but I love to color my hair, and I think my texture has changed over time, even though I only color my hair once a year. So I'm scared. I'm scared of hair dye. I'm even scared of Black hair dye, because regardless of what color it is, regardless of whether you gotta bleach your hair or not, you are chemically processing your hair, and that is going to alter the state of your hair. Is it going to just damage it to the point of no return? Not necessarily. But does hair dye damage your hair? It does a little bit, because it's got to take some of the proteins and stuff out. It's got to take some of the stuff out in order to put the dye in. I personally don't care too much for lighter hair on me. I like to play around with it here and there with my Gemini Naturals, because it's temporary. I can wash it out. But as far as like me day to day, I like dark hair on me personally. And so I have contemplated about dyeing my hair jet black, and I might do that. The only thing is that I have gray hair, and I don't want to dye my gray hair. I really like my gray hair, So that's my only dilemma. And then also it altering my hair and me having to figure out like what products work for me, because some of the products that work for me now may not work for me then. Do you? Personally, for me, I'm not bleaching my hair. I'm not bleaching it. I've gotten this question a lot. My eyes are watering. I promise y'all, I'm not crying. My eyes are just watering. So I'm gonna address 2 more questions, and then I think I am gonna have to do a part 2 because there's a lot more questions. But I'm already done applying this deep conditioner to my hair. One specific is, what are your long-term goals for my channel? My long-term goal, to be quite honest, I just wanted to be able to reach out to people and share what knowledge that I do have, and us have a conversation, and I learn from you, you learn from me, and let's just work together. That was my ultimate goal. I did have another goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers. Now my goal is to continue to put out content that is helpful for you all. For example, I did the products with no coconut oil and products without aloe vera juice. I did those videos specifically for you all who say that your hair does not like coconut oil and your hair does not like aloe vera juice. This is just a quick guide. You can go to this video and find products in all different categories, all different types that don't contain those products that harm your hair. Because my hair likes coconut oil, my hair loves aloe vera juice, but I want to create content that isn't only just for me, but it's for you, like is helpful. So my goal is just to keep putting out content that helps somebody. That is what my goal is for the channel. Whether I reach 10,000, 100,000, whatever subscribers, that'd be great. But if I don't get there, that's okay. As long as I'll find my content helpful. Another question that I got is not only like YouTube channel goals, but just goals in life. One of my goals that I had in 2018 that I didn't do so well in 2019 that I want to pick up in 2020 is reading. In 2008, I was a reading machine, reading book after book after book. 2019, I focused on YouTube and I didn't have time for reading, so I definitely want to get back into reading. Last year, I had a goal to learn how to swim. You girls still don't know how to swim. I didn't even take no lessons. I looked into it, but I didn't take lessons, so I want to learn how to swim. I also had a goal of being fluent in Spanish. I am not fluent in Spanish, although going to Colombia did help my Spanish a lot. I'm not fluent, so I definitely want to take a class. I want to work on becoming debt-free this year, or get as close to it as possible. That's another goal. Another goal that is kind of hard is to spend at least one day. I'm gonna start off with one day, but we might bump it up to 2 days. But spend at least 1 or 2 days a month social media free. So I don't get on Instagram, I don't get on Facebook, I count YouTube as social media. I don't really get on Twitter. I'm not a Twitter person. I don't really get on Snapchat anymore, but just no social media for a full 24 hours. And I want to do that at least once a month. I know I can't do that for forever because I'm on YouTube and I have an Instagram account, which is very like correlated with my YouTube channel. So I don't think there's any way that I can like fully not be on social media, but I just want to like shut down and recharge because I find myself wasting a lot of time on social media. I could be doing something productive and I just be on my phone, just being nosy. Really, at the end of the day, it's just being nosy and looking at people's stuff. I feel like I have more goals, but I just can't think of them off the top of my head. I have them written down. I wrote down all my goals. But those are my main ones. So yes, that is it for this video. Like I said, if there's a topic that I touch that you kind of want more details about, or like a full dedicated video, I will let you know. As far as this deep conditioner, it feels really good. I am going to sleep with it overnight because it's late and I don't feel like doing the rest of my hair. So I'm just gonna go to sleep and we'll finish it in the morning. I will leave a pinned comment to let y'all know what my thoughts are on this deep conditioner. But so far it feels good. It had tons of slip, very conditioning. I didn't use too much. It's 8 ounces, but I feel like I'd be able to get at least 2 or 3 more uses out of this. It spread throughout my hair very evenly. It absorbed into my hair very well. So I'll let y'all know how my hair feels. But yeah, that's it for this video. I will do a part 2 soon, because there's a lot of questions and I want to answer all of y'all's questions. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And as always, I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of y'all watching. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.